Nanjaragan Uns, have you practiced the Haida Nation anthem? Are you comfortable with it?
I guess we'll find out.
I do not want to put you on the spot, but since they're just
Oh,
me,
I always sing along whenever we're singing it, so
okay,
I'm
yeah,
probably comfortable. It's less am I comfortable with this specific song and more just a general. I get awkward, but that's fine.
well,
That's how you grow.
yeah, I have really bad, well, not really bad, but I'm an introvert, and so, but yet, when it comes to the Haida language, I like to step outside my comfort zone, be fearless, and yeah, Yugula Aoyagan, I really like it. So it's good for me to get away from uh, being an introvert. So yeah, Nanjarakan Unsa, I was wondering if you're interested. Welcome, Skal, Singaila. um, if you're interested in doing the full gamut, Haida Nation anthem, um, meeting prayer, that might be pushing. Meeting prayer might be pushing it.
I'll give it a try. We can give
Okay,
this a try and see how it goes.
and the class greeting, and and the class with Dianu Hayagan. So this will be good practice for you.
Okay. All rise for the Haida Nation anthem. I don't know how to say that in Xaad Kil though.
Kajugya Usla.
Kajuga Ushla. Yo ho we, yo ho we, yo we, hi yo ho we, hey hi yo ho we, yo ho we, yo ho we, yo we. Hey, hi, yo, hey, hi, yo, yo, hey, hi, yo, hey, hi, yo,
Ulagan. How Kadals. Okay, I will bring up the meeting prayer for you. Again, this is really good practice. Let me scroll. Here it is. Yeah, I'll scroll for you.
Hawa. O sing sanawai. O sanang itlak das. O salana. Hugen sudask asang itlanga gudang. Aji singai on dalam kiltlagung. Ayat atlan ik gukachkit sangdalang atalang killagung. Hugend alang istas itlak kleid. Daman klang istie ana. How sing sanuai, how sanang iplak das, how salana, akun anch hita.
Oh, okay, the class reading.
I tidasa, hadala isis, di tolang, atlan an ash di gudnai lagen, dalang itsas esh di gudnai lagen, dalang esh andi hangilgen, ayat kilang alang skatang, dalang anch kilt lagen, jahawa had kilt alang skasin.
Oh, Kulagan. Our Kudals. Okay, so we have been doing and continue to practice writing in Haida. I tried to, well, I didn't try. I increased getting to know you a little bit more, and I'm gonna keep working on it. So I got it to 35 questions and responses. So my next goal will be to get it to 50. And then the next goal, get it to 75. And then the next goal, get it to 100. We need curriculum. We will always be in need of curriculum. So this, for the longest time, was at 29 questions. So, so there's 6 more questions and responses. So the first one, Sinudang Ao Hayden, how's your mom doing? This is sentimental for me because my mom's nieces and nephews from Heidelberg, whenever they saw us, they would always ask, how's your mom doing? And now, us being Haida language scholars, we could say in Haida, Sanudang Ao Hayden. Some say O for mother, which is fine. But I was raised with Ao. Quite a few of us were. But if you hear another speaker say O, Lagam, it's fine. Yeah. Sinudang Ao Aiden. And so now we need to scroll down and look at the framework. Hungwa. Hungwa means right. Okay, so this is an example of a response. Yeah, I was gonna type in a negative response, but I'll save that for maybe tomorrow or another class. Die Lagen, how Sinudangs Au Hedon. My mother's doing good, thank you. And how is your mom doing? That keeps the conversation going. So we are going to go around the room and practice. This document's like getting a little too big. It's starting to drive me nuts a little bit. You might have to leave this one at 35 and start a new one. Because I kept on finding myself making mistakes. Like I would finish a response way down here. And then I would start typing a question. I was like, no, that's in the wrong spot. The questions go up on top and the responses are on the bottom. So this document's just getting too long. So I will start a getting to know you stung too. Okay, here we are. Sanudang ao Adam. How's your mom doing? Sanudang ao Adam. Nanjadakin unsa das wait nang
Sinudang ao herang.
hang hulagan. How Godam Tiban Wadu Skal.
Sanu dan al Hayden.
Hang hulagan. How Okay, now we're gonna go practice the response. This framework is everything. It's just so helpful. Okay. Die au lagen how sanudans au hayden. There's another variation of this as well. There's Aidan and there's another one. Whoops. That sounds like Hayden. And the way they described it is because we're blowing so much from the back of the throat that sometimes it comes out as Hayden. So you will hear both of those as well, and they're both correct. Okay, die au lagen au Snowdons au Hayden. Nanjadakin unset das on.
Die ao lagen. How Sinudangs ao herang.
Hulagan how Kodam Tiban Wadu Skull.
The al login. How Sanu dungs al Hayden.
Hulagan how
I was going to mention. I was going to mention that it's really cute. My son, he was answering the phone in Seattle, and he's like, "This is Godam Teban's son."
Oh.
He referred himself to my child. That's precious.
Oh, how cute. Yeah, I know I just started it today, but I like saying both of your names. So don't be surprised that I keep going, Godam Tiban Wadu Skal. Because that way I get to say both of your names. I just love our traditional names. Let's see what's in chat. Oh, yeah. Very sweet. I can remember as a kid, we didn't have any, of course, this is a lifetime ago, we didn't have any telephone manners. And all of us kids in the house, whenever we answered the phone, we would never say hello. We'd say, who is this? And my mom would get so embarrassed, and she finally told us, don't answer the phone like that. Say hello. But for years, our greeting was, who is this? Anyways, okay.
Back when we used to have answering machines, I changed the answer machine to, hi, nobody wants to talk to you. Leave a message. And my mom found out later what I did. So I got in trouble for that. Her best friend called. I was like, nobody wants to talk to you.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I gotta dry my eyes. Okay, let me see if I could count today in Haida. Oh, we only done one so far. Okay, so Claude Slunas Walk Swanson, 31. I'm a nerd, so I like doing our numbers because as you guys have seen with the ages and birthdays and dates document, we could say our age, we could say the year we were born, we could say today's date with the Haida calendar. And in one of these, I was stumped. I went to the age, birthdays, and dates document, and that wasn't enough. So I went to Alaskan Haida Phrase Book and went to numbers and counting section. And it only went to like 100. And but from there, I was able to figure out how to say 500. So later on, we'll be saying 500, which is another good it'll be another good time to count. Okay, now Dangstasa. Now, this was challenging for me to write because Nong is a noun. It could mean like a game or a play, something like that. But it's also a verb, to play. And when we have a question and the word want is in there, there's different words for want, but stahla is our one of our major verbs for want. And when you're using stahla, it's going to go last, even if you have another verb in the question. So nong is to play. The K, the W is silent, is now see I'm thrown off again. Oh, I got it. The reason why the KW is there, it's a yes or no question marker. It's not a K. I did have a dash K here earlier, but that would only be if I was using the noun. Because I'm using the verb already means to play. So the KW or GW, depending if you're using the Dictionary of Alaskan Haida or Alaskan Haida Phrasebook, this is a yes or no question marker. Dung you stasla want. So it really does mean, do you want to play? Nank dung stasla. Nank dung stasla. We have to round our lips when we get to the W because it's silent. Otherwise, the person that you're speaking to won't know that you're asking a question. So, Nank dung stasla. Nank dung stasla. Do you want to play? Nanjadagan unset daswait nan.
Non dung stasla.
Hulagan how Godam Tiban Wadu Skal.
None, none, that's long.
Hulagan how now let's go to the response. Okay, in this one I have the positive and the negative. So here we are at Lalai Flunish Walk Swanson 31 Ong Nong Di Stashlong. Yes, I want to play. Nong Di Stashlong. Notice that kind of rhymes. We have ong, and ong. Ong, nong, di, staslang. Yes, I want to play. Then we have the negative. Ke, nong, di, stasla, angan. Ke, nong, di, stasla, angan. No, I don't want to play. So let me do both of them. Nong di staslang wadu ke nong di stasla angam. So it's because there's two options, I did wadu. So it's got to be one of the two because it's a yes or no question. There is no, you can't reply with maybe or something like that. So we have non di staslan ke non di stasla angam. Okay, nancharakin unsit.
Ke nandi stasla angang.
And could you say the first one too, please?
Ang nandi staslang. Sorry, when you said wadu, I thought you meant like we chose one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. I did make that confusing. You know, in real life, you would have to respond with one or the other. But as far as practicing Haida, I have both of them highlighted, so I want to practice both of them. So hush, the good night the gun, my bad. Godam Tiban Wadu Skal. That's waiting on.
Non these is that I already forgot what it was. Just long.
Ong, Statlang.
Gaen, Nang Di, Long, Angan.
Ong, Hulagan, how, okay, now we're gonna go to Tlalai, Clueless, Walks Down, 32. Okay. This I was able to get right out of the Alaskan Haida Phrase book. Because with the Alaskan Haida Phrase book, Dictionary of Alaskan Haida, and other books, sometimes you could find a phrase that is already exactly what you need. You don't need to change anything. But so even though it's straight out of Alaskan Haida Phrase book, we are putting it into getting to know you, because this goes beyond getting to know you. It's curriculum, it's tools in our toolbox. And so we have clonk, and again, this K, or it could be a G, is to. Klanu is where. But this K is to. So it comes in between klon and u, but it's okay. Klanku, dun ejan, where are you going to? Dun is you, ejan are. Klon is where, u is just a focus marker. So klanku dun ejan really does mean where are you going to? Klanku dun ejan. Klankudan Ejan, Klankudan Ejan, Klankudan Ejan. This glottal stop here means that TL is being kicked or popped out of the mouth. Klanku, 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 Klanku. The TL snaps. That's another word. It snaps, pops, kicks. We use all three of those when describing a sound that is snapped out of your mouth. Lankudan Ejan, Lankudan Ejan. With otherwise, it would sound like this: clonk, 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 clonk. I know it might sound subtle, but there's a difference. And there's a difference in the use of your mouth. Dankudan Ejan. Dan Jadagan Unsit Dat Wait Nang.
Plank u dung ejung.
Hulagan how Kodam Tiban Wadu Skao.
Blanco down Ejan.
Now we're going to go to the response. I'm going to have to find out what the response, how to say that in Haida. Okay, so I had to make some up, and there was examples in the Alaskan Haida Phrase book, but I wanted to come up with different ones. Now, Dala Nai is bank. Dala is Haida jargon. We got it from dollar. We don't have an R in our language, so that's why we say Dala. But Dala Nagai is the bank or a specific bank. So that's why I have Dala nagai is to Dala nagai, the bank. So Dala nagai to the bank. Dala nagai Dala nagai to the bank. We have Hill nagai to the pharmacy. Hill is medicine, and nagai is the house. So it's kind of like the house of medicine. That's our word for pharmacy. Dagwigate, nagai. I coined Dagwigate Nai for gym. Dagwigate nagai would be the gym. We don't have a word for gym, so Dagwigate means to become strong or become healthy. And so you go to the gym and you play sports or you work out or you exercise, and therefore you're becoming stronger, becoming healthier. And the last one, di tawi nai to my friend's relative's house. And that is specific. I did research it, and yes, nai is already definitive. That's what it is. So D2E nai to my friend's house or to my relative's house. Okay, let's we'll do these one by one. We'll go around the room. Nanjaragan Unsit, the first one here.
Dala nagai
Hulagan, Godam Tiban, Wadu Skal.
Dala nagai.
Hulagan, how Nanjaragan Unsit, Hill Nagai
Hill nagai
Hulagan, how Godam Tiban, Wadu Skal.
Hill nagai.
Hulagan, how next, Dagwiesh Nagai Dagwiesh Nagai I'm doing the old spelling because it helps with the pronunciation. Dagwiesh Nagai Nangjaragan Unsit
Dagwiesh nagai
Hulagan how Godem Tiban Waduskao.
Nagai.
Hulagan how last one D2E Nai D2E Nai are, as the Massa people would say, Tui, but we say D2E. D2E Nai Nanjaragan Unset
D2E nai
Hulagan Kodam Tiban Wadu Skal.
D2E nagai.
Hulagan D2E Nai now we go to Tlalai Slunas Walk Slunas 33. I went either didn't go far enough. here we are. Now this is out of the Alaskan Haida phrase book, except for I switched out the subject. It had Austlai, which is the Haida word for crag. It's a traditional Haida village. It means where the herring eggs spawn. And it's getting exciting because we should have herring eggs soon. Some places already have them. So I switched out for Adlaguai, which is the Haida way of saying Haida Gwaii. There's a couple other different ways of saying it. So Doc, this is a yes or no question. The da is you. The KW is a yes or no question marker. Hadlaguai, Haida Gwaii. To good cow, meaning these two words together mean to want to go to. And us is a question marker. Doc, we round our lips at the end. Doc, doc. Hadla, guai, good cow us. Do you want to go to Haida Gwaii? Doc, hadla, guai, good cow us. Doc, hadla, guai, good cow us. Okay, let me see if I can say it. I was saying it slow on purpose, but now let me see if I could pick up the pace a little bit and get a good flow. Doc, hadla, guai, good cow us. Do you want to go to Haida Gwaii? Nangjadagan unsit.
Doc Hadla Guai Agut Kaus.
Hulagan. Godam Tiban Wadu Skull.
Hadla, why goops, cows.
Hulagan. Okay, next we have Claudius Walk Stunson. Oh, sorry, I didn't go to the response. It's easy for me to get confused in this document of whether I'm supposed to be scrolling up or down. Okay, I have the positive and the negative. And we will respond with both. Hadla guai di good kaugan ke gum hadla guai di good kauangan. Hadla guai di good kaugan ke gum hadla guai di good kauangan. Hadla guai di good kaugan ke gum hadla guai di good kauangan. Nangjadagan unsit.
Hadla Guai Digut Kaugan. Ge Gum Hadla Guai Digut Kauangan.
Hulagan, how Godem Tiben Wadu Skal.
Can you say it one more time for me? Sorry, I just forgot.
Hadlagwai the good Kaugan.
Hotline, Y-I-A-D, Goots, Cow, Gun, A-A, Gum, Hotline. I forgot what was that one. Y-I-A-D, Goots, Cow, Gun.
Hulagan.
I always remember gay because my son will say both I'm and gay when I ask him, and he said, I'm gay. I'll speak both of those languages.
Oh, that's cool that he's so smart. Growing up, learning our traditional languages, very cool. He has the potential to be a future language instructor. It'll be interesting to see how many languages he ends up speaking. So here we are at Klaalaislulliswakstansen, number 34. East Clue, Dangdala Slagai Alagan. Now, East Clue is how much, Dung is your, Dallas Lagai, silver bracelet, Alagan cost. Now, Allah is an interesting verb. Because when you look up the definition on page 25, it says to have certain traits, peculiarities, characteristics to have a certain price. And so it's interesting. And thank goodness they mostly use it for price or cost, but they do use it to describe someone's trait. For instance, Digit Hush Alagan, my child was born with her spoiled disposition. So I think it's an interesting verb. How they got from traits and peculiarities to a certain price. I know the connection will come to me. I just I'm not there yet.
Well, it's like, how much is it valued at? Like what, like inherent worth is almost what it makes me think of.
Inherent worth, there you go, because you inherit traits and characteristics from your parents. So how Nanjadagan Unsit, I knew there was an obvious connection. I just wasn't.
It's almost like instead of just the price, you're almost getting at like the value of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I find it such an interesting verb. But some of these verbs give you insight to our world point of view, and this is one of them. So, anyways, as a nerd, I think it's pretty cool. East Blue, Dallas Lagai, Alagan. Okay, so notice I put a little bit more emphasis when I was saying how much. East Blue, but I'm doing that on purpose. because it's what an elder would do. They would pick a tone mark out of it, maybe one of these words, and emphasize it more than the others. And I'm picking East Blue. Just, I don't know, maybe out of instinct, because they want to know how much. East Blue, done Dallas Plagai Allagan. East Blue, done Dallas Plagai Allagan. How much does your silver bracelet cost? Nanjarakin Unse.
I kind of want to try emphasizing a different one to see if it
Yeah.
sounds like a different thing. Gislu dung dollars plagai alagun. Like, how much does your silver bracelet cost?
Yeah, we could pick which word we want to, which tone mark we want to emphasize. And maybe someone would do the and Allagan, or what have you. How Godam Tiban Wadu Skal Dat Wait on
Yisu dan dala sta guy alangan.
Hulagan. How now okay, this is the one where I got to use 500 because I don't the value of Haida bracelets have skyrocketed over the years. Here it is. So we have Clawley Slinis walks Dunson, 34. And the response is Dala, E. Now, E comes from Esk, a quantifier. And so that's why that's there, because if you look it up in the dictionary, you'll just see that it says that it means old age, which it does. But this comes from that quantifier. Esk. It ends with a W, but you have to kick. Let me type it in. It's challenging because you have to kick this K out from here and then round your lips. Dala, East. But when it in the examples, when it got to like place, it was just E by itself. So, but anyways, I just wanted to explain that it does come from the word meaning quantifier. So we have dollars, quantifier, tlalai tlash, that's 500. Flu in this case means about, and Allagan cost. So it translates to cost about $500. Dala e tlalai tlash flu Allagan. Dala e tlalai tlash flu Allagan. Dala e Klaalai Klaas Klees Flu Allagan Ninjadagan Unsit. And pick a tone mark that you want to exaggerate.
Dala I klalai klaf kleestlu alagan.
Hulagan Godum Tiban Wadu Skal.
Okay. I already forgot what I was. Can you say it one more time? Sorry.
Dala I Klalai Klas Flesh Lu Allagan.
Key. Slay. Dalai key. What was the third word again?
The third word is Klalai.
Okay, Klale. Lay. And that's, is it DL silent?
Sorry?
Glue. Oh,
Oh, Dlu.
glue. Um,
Allagan.
Oligan. I start getting my Simshian sounds in my head that I forget when I'm reading.
We have Dala A Klalai Klas Flesh Lu Allagan. I was trying to hit this tone mark, but I ended up hitting this one. I think because there's so many numbers that when I got to 5, I really wanted to enunciate the A in play. Okay, I am out of time. I have to run down the hall, and clock back into work. Sing I lost the AU. Have a good day, you guys. How the Monagun's King.
Custom. I think so.